Up 19-0 at one point. I thought maybe it'll be our second shutout of the day because the first one was from the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Rashee Rice back today, coach, and better than ever.
Yeah, he's back, and he kicked the ball in the stands and all that. And I tell you what, if you're an AFC team and you watch the Chiefs play here the last couple weeks, the statement, we're still here. It comes through Kansas
We're
City.
still here, indeed.
Still here. And by the way, Rashee Rice still had to come back. 31-0 here for the Chiefs. Rashee Rice with Lindsey Theory after the game.
Rashee, you said yourself 380-plus days waiting for this. You have 2 touchdowns today. What did it mean to get back out here?
It meant everything, just to be able to come out here and be back in my natural habitat, my natural environment around my brothers like that, man. It's nothing but great energy. We having fun out here.
You told your teammates everybody's going to eat. Everybody ate today. How are you guys doing it?
Just by playing for each other. Every day we're in practice. We're working hard for each other so that we can come out here and it's just be natural to us. Just fun all around.
For your defense, it's the first shutout they've had since the 2015 season. What were you seeing from that group?
It's energy. I'm telling you, it's energy all around the room. Everybody's feeding off of each other. I come back, Chris Jones coming to me telling me why he got a sack. We all just feeding off of each other, having fun. Our energy is taking everybody else's energy away.
Rashee, thanks for the time. Congratulations.
Thank you.
He did a great job. I was a little cautious with him on how many plays and all that, but I thought he came out and functioned at a high level for being gone for all this time. I mean, it's crazy that he can come back and do what he did. So, and do it at the level that he did it at.
Guys are just ready to go out there, and when they get their opportunity, they're going to make the plays. And you saw that throughout the entire game. Everybody made plays, and it might be one guy's game one game, and then it might be another guy's game the next game. But as long as we're getting better all together, we can go out there and have a lot of success.
I mean, this was Casey's first shutout win since 2011, Week 7, also against the Raiders. They won 28-0. But this 31-0, I mean, what kind of statement is this Casey offense making now, Coach?
Well, think about it this way. When the season started, Casey was, they won some games, and you know who their leading rusher was the first couple of weeks? The quarterback. They couldn't run the ball very well. They didn't throw it very well. It was like, and Patrick Mahomes, every time they won a game, he said, well, we got some guys hurt, and when they get back, we're going to be a little bit different. The Chiefs are back, and they're playing well on both sides of the ball, and they've made a statement again now all of a sudden. They have this they got on a roll now. Now they're winning, and they got a healthy football team, and it's going to be very difficult to beat these guys.
Allow them to reintroduce themselves, the Kansas City Chiefs. Can I go back to the Broncos for just a second? So 33 points in the fourth quarter against the Giants team who had been doing very, very well under Jackson Dart. Most points after being scoreless through the first 3 quarters in NFL history. Now, I made the joke about the ad in the paper, wife Super Bowl tickets. Maybe his son Brian will be thinking about that later. But what is the ceiling for this Broncos team? I mean, that's an incredible comeback.
Well, it's incredible. And when you do this, how they won today, this just gives them more confidence. I mean, it's just unbelievable how they won this game. It's like at the end, you're thinking, I walked over here and thought they had just lost.
Yeah.
And then you told me they won. I said, how did they just win this game? and so, got to give the Giants a lot of credit. They got out to a lead. They played pretty well. But the Denver Broncos just kept chipping away. They never gave up. And that's a tribute to their head coach, Coach Payton, and the players.
Big lesson for the Giants today.
Massive.
You got to close the game out.
Yeah, they're going to be thinking about that for the next.
Hey, I mean, look. 5 touchdown passes?
Yeah.
Last time I checked, that's a lot of touchdown passes in the game.
Yeah, that definitely is. We saw a hat trick from Devontae Adams. Let's take it to somebody else who had a hat trick today. But with the Colts facing the Chargers, Daniel Jones and company taking on Justin Herbert and the Chargers. We're going to take it, Coach, early into the third quarter. So the Colts were up 23-10 here. Second and third, Jones to Taylor.
All this guy does is score a touchdown. Every time he touches the ball, it seems like he's running in the end zone. But here again, here goes the Chargers. I mean, this was a fun game to watch. Look at the score right there. It's 31-10. You think it's over, right? Now it's 31-17. And here goes Taylor again. Another touchdown. You're thinking, this game's done. They're going to blow these guys out. Continue to keep playing and see what happens. And this game got close at the end.
38-24 for the Colts. Here's Daniel Jones after this one.
How would you guys manage to be efficient while also being like really aggressive offensively? you guys don't play timid.
Yeah, I think that's. I think that comes, from Shane. I mean, Shane obviously, and the way he calls it, the way he sees the game, trying to take advantage of opportunities we see on when we have the ball, and then when it's not there, trying to, I got to do a good job checking it down and making sure we're getting something, and it's still a positive play for us. So I think we try to do that as much as we can. I think go back and look at the film. Probably a couple opportunities today I could have done that better.
You guys could have played that differently, right? But just why did you guys feel like, let's take a stab at this and let's go make a play here?
Yeah, I think obviously that's not a decision I make, but I love, you love it. You love the opportunity to end the game with the ball in your hands, and the coach trusting us to make a play. And I thought Alec made an incredible catch and on that play to really seal the game.
On that second drive, where Shane kind of just kept going for it, what does that do to the offense to get a chance to just stay out there?
Yeah, I think kind of the same idea. I think the coach trusting you to convert and keep a drive alive in those situations, I think means a lot to us, and we gotta take that and make sure we execute.
Let's get into the Daniel Jones of it all, Coach. Today, 23 for 34, 288 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. How good is Daniel Jones right now?
Well, he's playing at a high level. You think about the Colts, but they're 6-1. Every time, when they were winning games, okay. Now all of a sudden, this is who they are. I mean, they're 6-1. They're a really good football team. They play a Charger team with Herbert that is very good as well. And really, it was a game where they got the lead and kept the lead. And just they're playing complementary football. Their defense is playing well. They got a good runner. And Daniel Jones has resurrected his career. That's a lot to do with him, but also coaching. And I think he's in the right place at the right time, and he's loving it right now.
Yeah, with Indiana Jones, they are digging in the right place. All right, we got to ask this question then. 6-1, they just beat the Chargers. Are the Colts the real deal?
Oh, yeah. And I think, when they were sitting there with 4 wins, you said, well, we'll see. They're going to play the Chargers. Now they're going to play a couple good teams. They just keep winning. And now they're a confident football team. And there comes a point to where all of a sudden you have this air about yourself as a team, and you feel like, we can play anybody. We can. Our team travels well. We can run the ball. We play good defense. We got a quarterback that doesn't turn the ball over. We got a running game, and they got confidence.
All right, so the Colts have confidence. I think another fan base that might have some confidence, the Denver Broncos. Once upon a time, in the 1980s, there was a guy by the name of Jim Gatlin who put an ad in the paper to try to sell his wife for Super Bowl tickets. I wonder how many Broncos fans are thinking about that, at least early on in the season. This was a thrilling contest. Back and forth they went, and the Giants had the lead early, but this one down to the wire.
Well, this is remarkable that when I sat here, I had thought that after a pass interference call on the Denver Broncos here late, I thought they had lost the game. But that was not the case.
Look at this.
And right here, I mean, that looks like, ooh.
So
and
looking
now
for the
Broncos get the ball back.
Yep.
And they kick
for the attempt. And they get it to win the game.
Unbelievable. I mean, this was a great win for the Giants played their tails off, but the Broncos ended up, stealing it from them.
I mean, the Giants were up 19-0 at one point. I thought maybe it'll be our second shutout of the day, because the first one was from the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Rashee Rice back today, coach, and better than ever.
Yeah, he's back, and he kicked the ball in the stands and all that. And I tell you what, if you're an AFC team and you watched the Chiefs play here the last couple weeks,
you.